We waited 3 years. 3 years. For the return to the Borderland. For Arisu and Usagi to face the final, terrifying challenge, the Joker. We craved that heart-pounding, brain-melting intensity, and yeah, we got a lot of it. But let me tell you right now, Season 3 of Alice in Borderland is a royal flush of spectacle, with a story that's occasionally a two of clubs. This is the first season that moves completely beyond the manga, and you can feel the absence of that tight, razor-sharp source material. You want the pros. They're visual and visceral. You want the cons. They're in the characters and the plot structure. Let's get the good news out of the way. When this show decides to be Alice in Borderland, it is unmatched. The stakes are higher, the tension is thicker, and the production value is still so high. The new games are spectacular and vicious. They don't just test your logic, some of them push the boundaries of what it means to survive, testing your endurance and psychology in ways we haven't seen before. Every explosion, every puzzle mechanism, every horrifying sequence, it all looks cinematic, expensive, and absolutely terrifying. If you come just for the visceral, high-stakes action, you will get your fix. You will not be bored. But once the adrenaline fades, you realize the logic of the new Borderland feels messier than ever. And the one thing that should have been solid. Arisu and Usagi. This is where Season 3 officially takes a few steps back. Our heroes, Arisu and Usagi, return. But what brings them back to the games and the emotional decisions they make feel, frankly, unearned and out of character. They were supposed to be our hyper-rational, survival-driven leads, and too often this season, they are weighed down by melodrama that just doesn't feel true to the characters we've followed for 2 seasons. The show had a chance to evolve their relationship, but instead, it uses cheap plot devices to create emotional conflict. With the elimination of most fan favorites, we get a huge influx of new players. And they are intriguing, but the show is structured so poorly that it waits too long to flesh them out. We get these rushed, emotional backstories that feel like pure bait right before a high-stakes scene. It's hard to care when they're just game fodder used to advance the plot, not actual characters with emotional weight. The biggest issue is the pacing. Season 3 is prone to losing its momentum right in the middle. The storytelling isn't as tight as it was when it was following the manga. It feels like they were stretching things out, building toward a spectacular finale that ultimately feels spectacular, but narratively confusing. It raises big questions and then gives you satisfying answers for about half of them. So, the question is, should you watch it? If you're a fan, yes. It's a gorgeous, exhilarating ride that delivers on its promise of high-stakes games. But be prepared for a story that is noticeably messier and characters who have taken a baffling step back. It's the weakest link in the chain. So that's why I'm giving rating for Alice in Borderland Season 3 is 6 out of 10. I'm not stopping you to watch Season 3, but there are a lot of drawback which I didn't liked. It makes no sense in some scenes, ridiculously scenes pushed and boring plots executions. I don't know why they forcefully pushing for American version series for no reason, yet if you a fan of this series go and check it out. Did you feel the difference between the manga adapted seasons and this new original story? Let me know your spoiler-free thoughts in the comments below. Like this video if you were still glued to the screen, and subscribe if you want more honest reviews. Thanks for watching. And stay alive, game over.